US Airways Flight 1549 has just left New York's LaGuardia Airport.
Birds.
Both of the plane's engines have stopped working. The plane is falling from the sky. There are only a few seconds to decide what to do. US Airways Flight 1549 is a short hop from New York City to Charlotte, North Carolina. Together in the cockpit today are Captain Chesley Sullenberger, 57, and First Officer Jeffrey Skiles. 150 passengers are on board the European-made Airbus A320. The flight will climb northeast out of LaGuardia and then begin a slow turn south towards Charlotte. Riding the thrust of two General Electric engines, the aircraft powers into the sky. Flight 1549 is traveling at almost 400 kilometers an hour. It's been in the air for just a minute and a half.
Birds.
Just 13 seconds after their problems began, Sullenberger takes control of the struggling plane. Flight 1549 is now just 1,400 feet above the ground. Teterboro is a small airport on the New Jersey side of the Hudson River, but it's several kilometers away. And without their engines, Flight 1549 is dropping fast.
This 1549, you can land runway 1 at Teterboro.
Can't do it.
Okay, which runway would you like at Teterboro?
We're gonna be in the Hudson.
I'm sorry, say again, Cactus?
Passengers throughout the plane watch the Hudson rise to meet them and begin making preparations of their own.
Got any ideas?
Actually, not.
Below 300 feet, radar can't see the plane. Flight 1549 disappears. In the cabin, the passengers prepare for the inevitable. US Airways Flight 1549 was in the air for just 5 minutes and 8 seconds. Having made a remarkable landing, the passengers and crew now face a new danger. The plane is leaking. The ice-cold water of the Hudson is pouring into the cabin. The crew of Flight 1549 has just performed an extremely difficult aviation feat, but they still have more work to do. Captain Sullenberger heads for the cabin, while First Officer Skiles shuts down the plane. In an instant, the $75 million plane has become an unlikely boat floating down the Hudson River. It's now filling with freezing water. Passengers nearest the exits open the doors quickly, while Sullenberger and the cabin crew begin managing the evacuation. Skiles heads back to help the crew in the cabin get passengers out of the sinking plane. He knows there's not much time, and one of the flight attendants has been injured. Passengers are directed to move forward to escape. This unwieldy boat won't be floating much longer. Skiles and Sullenberger are the last ones off the plane. In the middle of the Hudson, 155 frozen people hope that help will arrive in time. First on the scene are passenger ferries that have been shuttling people across the Hudson. They are eventually joined by the Coast Guard and fire department. The entire nation looks on as every single passenger and the entire crew of Flight 1549 is brought to safety.